Hi there, I'm Brittany Schurz from Teacher Mom Challenges, and I wanted to just give a really quick overview of how I uh, do standards-based grading. So standards-based grading is basically the idea that you are grading and reporting students on the standards for your class or your course. So for me, I teach middle school science, so I have a rubric that I give my students for grade 6 science. This is our first unit rubric, and it's actually a front and part of a back. For science, we have the actual science standards, and then those are the performance standards. And then we also have science and engineering practices, and we also have cross-cutting concepts. So we have three different kind of strands, if you will, of standards. And basically what I do is I've broken down my rubric, which I just take straight from my curriculum, the standards website, which is Arrow National Next Generation Science Standards and Common Core Plus. And I've kind of labeled, we have exceeds standards, meets the standard, approaches the standard, and does not meet the standard. So those are the 4 levels. You can call them whatever you want. Last year I decided to call them novice, proficient, and then I don't even remember the experienced or something like that. And basically what I do throughout the entire unit whenever I'm grading is I go around and I have conversations with my students. I call them oral pop quizzes or just conversations. And I grab their rubric. So every student has their rubric for every class. And I just go through, and you can probably see, I'll zoom in a little bit closer, but I check off. And I just kind of check off everything as they tell it to me. And I use different colors on different days so that the students can see, every time that I have a conversation with them or that they've given me some more evidence of their learning, they can see their progress throughout the entire unit. So the more colors they have, and I keep track over here of the date and other things that I've checked. So in this instance, I have models. So they've already done some models for me, and I've checked them. But at the end of the unit, this is where I report on this is where I give their grade. I report on each standard, what it is that they've learned, what they've shown me that they've learned. And the students can track this through the entire unit. They're able to see, based on the color coding, exactly where they're struggling or, kind of what they still have to learn. And that's it. So hopefully you have a little sneak peek about standards-based grading.